You know what else I love that was such a part of my childhood? Comedy Central.
Oh.
Comedy Central, Mad
I think
TV.
they're still going. Comedy Central's still kicking, no?
I think it's called the Comedy Channel now.
What?
Yeah.
Goes to show, you see, I don't even know. But anyway.
If you could make a show come back, that you were like, no, it ended too quickly. What could you... I know one show that I would say right now off the bat that they ended way too soon.
Oh my God, that's...
Lovecraft Country. One season and
yeah, but you know what? I disagree because I think that's one of those things that if they would have kept going...
What?
It would have...
They had just started creating that world.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We were left like
I'm not too mad about that because I don't know. Like, I feel like...
Are you sure? Because I remember you being pretty mad about it.
Maybe. Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Lovecraft Country got one season.
It's just such a work of art.
The first show that had magic and sci-fi and a mostly black cast.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
And also it was incredible writing.
No, it was amazing. I'm traumatized, to be honest.
Okay.
Because, like, there are certain shows that I've been like
traumatized.
Lost.
We're so invested.
No, like Lost.
I never saw Lost.
Okay, so Lost, I was like, oh, it's amazing. It's so good. I'm so invested. I want to know what the smoke monster. And then literally they just ruined the whole show with the ending. So if I could bring a show back, I'd bring that one back, delete the last season, and have them refinish it.
You know what I heard that about a lot, and I never saw it either? Dexter. I heard that everybody was very upset about the Dexter ending. See, I didn't even watch the show, and I know how it makes people feel.
You just struck a nerve.
I'm so sorry.
I'm reliving it again. Oh, no. It was really bad ending, really messy, and gross.
No.
Not like gross in the way you think.
Okay.
Because the whole show was bloody.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful bloody.
Oh,
he was such a artistic killer. Like his whole thing. Well, I told you, but his whole thing, for those of you that hasn't seen Dexter, it takes place in Miami, number one.
Does it?
It does.
How do I not know that?
And he lives on Miami Beach.
What
So there's
hell?
like all these crazy shots of like Miami Beach and whatever, which I love.
Okay.
And he's a detective. And he has a murderous hunger ever since he's a kid. And his dad clocked him. And he's like, oh, I know that you have to kill. So ever since he's a kid, he trained him, because dad was a cop too.
Okay, Santa Clarity Diet.
To only kill killers. Wow. Only kill the bad guys. That's another thing that I feel like we have to address. Like a lot of TV shows, like writers change. And I didn't actually know this. We were talking about it the other day, because there are certain shows like this that I followed for years that all of a sudden I'm like, why do I not like it? And then upon talking to people and looking it up, they've changed writers. Or they had like something happen and they changed whatever.
Yeah, you can definitely see that in certain shows.
Which is interesting, right? Because like, how do you carry that story forward if you've been invested?
I feel like there's a big hole in my memory right now for a show that you and I both love that we're not thinking of right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I'm like, what is this?
Love on the Spectrum.
I love Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, but that's not it.
No. Although I will say Euphoria. Euphoria is some of the greatest television of our generation too right now. That show is incredible.
It's good.
What's this other show that we just saw the second season of just now? And we're like, oh crap, they were in the middle of recording season 3, but they had to stop. Let me see. Let me do a quick Google search.
You know what? While you're researching that, babe, a little PSA for people out there. Now that we were talking about Survivor and all those shows before, one of the contestants on Survivor, Mark White, is the guy who wrote and created White Lotus. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Which is really fucking interesting, because White Lotus is an example of a show now that I think is super artistic, super weird and edgy. Uh-huh. And to think that he came from that whole television world of Survivor, and like that was in his brain, that's what probably led him to help create something like White Lotus.
Wow.
Yeah, Mark White, man.
Wednesday was another one that was like amazing.
Yeah, I wonder why that show resonated so much with everybody the way that it did. It was a cultural moment.
I mean, I think that because it brought 2, 3, 4 generations together, basically.
That's what they're doing now.
They are.
They're making TV for us now.
But for everybody.
Right, they're like, we're going to get your kids to like it again. and you're still gonna like it. Yeah, I feel like you're right. Like there are a lot of remakes and stuff. What's another TV show that they just remade? They do Full House again.
Oh, Fuller House.
That's So Raven. They did the after one. All this stuff that we're like, I didn't even watch That's So Raven, and I was watching the sequel with you.
I know. I just wanted to put something on. Well, they're doing all those Star Wars and all of those like franchises are now having like Loki has his own show now. Mandalorian has his own show now.
We eat that shit up.
I know. WandaVision. We never finished that.
I know.
We really should. Oh, you know what's the other show we started when we didn't finish? But to be honest with you, that was like a conscious unfinishing. Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
It was too stressful for me. That's like Black Mirror.
No, Black Mirror's amazing.
Black Mirror's
amazing. binge.
It
Joan is
amazing,
awful.
but it kills me.
Go watch the first episode of the new Black Mirror.
Yeah, that is incredible. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's too relevant for me. It is so stressful and so. I just feel like all of the dystopian worlds that they paint in that show are such a probability.
That's why they do it.
Joan is awful.
I think it's meant to be a warning. And also, I don't want to get in trouble.
Gonna be like a
I don't want to
prophecy.
get sued. I don't want to get sued. So I'm going to be careful with what I say.
Okay.
But I will say that it has been proven after the fact that one of the episodes of the new season of Black Mirror has been tried to been stopped from being made for a really long time because it says something about AI and owning AI voices and identity, etc.
That's Joan is awful.
Yes. This is crazy. This is outrageous. This is never going to happen.
No,
except it's already happening.
It's already happening.
It's already happening.
In the film industry, in the television industry, people are not reading their contracts.
Yep.
That we can verify from a primary source, so we will not specify, that they have to sign over their rights.
Yep.
In perpetuity. So meaning a network or a studio will own a famous person's face or their voice.
Their likeliness, right?
Right. And even if that person doesn't want to participate any longer, not only do they not pay them $1, but they continue to use this person's likeness and voice without their consent.
Yeah.
And it's wild. It's actually, I believe, one of the reasons why people were just striking.
Yeah. And then that's where we have to be careful because there's a reason why we also talk about, oh, we stopped watching the show. We stopped watching the show because of the oversaturation we're talking about, because of everything, because of the fact that now it's getting completely out of hand and people are owning their likeliness and video games and
That's
movies.
not why we stopped watching it, though.
No, we were traumatized, but
yeah, we were traumatized by Handmaid's Tale.
Right, but there's so many shows, like we haven't finished Outlander, we haven't finished Manifest.
Well, that's life.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I don't know, I feel like back in the day, to make the circle whole, you were kind of like 8 o'clock on Thursdays, that's my show. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And now, I don't know.
I guess I never had one of those.
Oh, I had a lot of those.
Okay, like?
I told you, like American Idol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never
followed like that. Lost.
I would see them sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, I never really, like, next week on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, The Bachelor, a couple days ago.
Although I do miss that. And sometimes you get that, like on The Bachelor. Like, I miss that about television shows. I would be like, coming up.
Yeah.
Like,
and you get excited.
You'd be like, oh, I can't wait till the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, take this as maybe we can start to implement. You know, you take some friends, you pick a new show, and you decide not to watch it together because that's what's happening too. Everyone's like, "Oh, wait for you to watch," and then you watch it anyway.
One of the biggest causes of breakups today.
Yeah,
just kidding.
I kept watching
is couples who agree to watch a TV show together, and then one couple watches it without the other person. Bad news.
But yeah, I think look, there are pros and cons to TV. It's always going to entertain us. Yeah, because we don't want to watch it too much.
No, but yeah, I guess.
Scratch that. Delete that. In any way, shape, or form, if you're a part of this freaking world and generation in the last 3 decades, TV has been a part of your life in some way.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So
there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of great educational stuff out there. Chef's Table.
Oh.
Love Chef's Table. Work of art. You wouldn't have Knives Out without Chef's Table, right?
No.
Just kidding. You wouldn't have that movie. What is that movie? It was a Knives Out movie.
No.
Yes.
No, baby.
Yes.
It's called, no, baby, you're thinking of two things. Knife Out is the murder mystery.
Oh.
Chef's Table has nothing to do with that. The Menu. That's the movie. It's called The Menu. It has nothing to do with Knives Out.
Yeah. Chef's Table did the menu. Or the people from Chef's Table did the menu.
Right, so art, keeps inspiring art.
Well, I mean, they literally worked on them.
Right, but one is an informational cooking, artistic thing, and one is a scary.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much out there. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put this on social media. We're going to ask people what they're watching. Recommend a show to us.
Yeah,
we're going to choose one. We'll choose two. How's that? That we haven't seen before. And we'll watch it. And on a future episode, we'll give you our honest opinion.
That's fair. We've given you a lot of shows that we have watched, so it's only fair that we
And let us know what you think if you see any of them.
Yeah.
We've mentioned a lot.
We have. Good ones, too.
Yeah.
Well,
we haven't mentioned plenty. Please don't consider this like an absolute list of the shows that we watch. We watch plenty that we didn't even mention. I'm sure ones that you guys are super fans about, like Stranger Things, etc. What? We have to watch the last season of Stranger Things. Oh my God, we're so behind.
Launching.